The realm of the portable video game era. The first it started with the Nintendo Game & Watch, then the Game Boy, but now we're in a more current era, like our iPhones, our Androids have portable games that we can just download straight from the App Store. But actually there are still other types of portable games still being made today. And some of them are very cheap, and some of them are still trying to make it really, just trying to be more eye-catching, if I so say. This one, I actually got a friend who actually has like the game Asteroids type of way. It's actually an arcade cabinet version of the game Super Breakout, which I think is really cool. They have it a little bit designed to be close to the 1980s or 1990s arcade machine. So we got a pause sound, on and off on both sides, and left and start and right buttons. Excuse me. And a little joystick we can actually just pop right off, which looks like a key to like Vector Sigma on Transformers. And we got a little part of the screen. I think that's a little scratch, but don't worry. This is on before. Yeah. This actually was manufactured by MGA Entertainment. It was actually made in China. And this was used under authorization from Atari. So they probably had close supervision on what they were producing inside their games. This is just decoration. Oh, pressed the wrong button. See, it's just a plain background with just a picturized layout. See, we got a loop of sound, game over, the point, and the whole game area of Super Breakout. You know, if we press both of these buttons, or just either one, it starts the game in with the annoyingest sounds ever. And I'm going to stop that. But I'll bring the sound back on again. But if you move the bottom board, it does like an AK-47 gun attack. Thank you enough for doing that. The start button is what it's supposed to do. It starts the game, but the paddle just moves to the right. So you're over here, you're moving the paddle all the way over to the left. And each peg is actually just 20 points, by the way. So if you actually keep breaking the points or the squares on the screen, if you get like over the top here, the paddle will actually shorten up from 4 pegs to 2 pegs, so it'll be more challenging. And how many chances you get? 3. So you have 3 lives to not mess up. But I actually had, like, back in the old days, like in the early 2000s, or I don't know, I got this for my birthday. I can't remember which year I got. I actually had a Super Breakout clone, but it was Putt-Putt. Not, like from the creators who did Spy Fox. And Fish Sam, whoever it was called. But yeah, I actually had a Super Breakout clone that was a Putt-Putt version. And I actually had fun with it. But still, other games are actually still being made to this day, even though it's a tight little budget. Or just any budget, to make sure they get a quick buck. And you people remember those water games, if you just press one of the buttons, it shoots like say like an airstream, and you're trying to get it through the points, or go through hooks. That's what this is. Yeah, it was Heritage Day in my town, and there's this one booth that was selling some toys, like a plastic AK-47 that was painted like it, but it had an orange tip and it was an electronic sound. And yeah, I even took a close look. They had a water game. It's basically almost like modeled after the 1980s or 1990s version of the Nintendo Game Boy. Let's take a look at how they have it designed. So apparently they have the villagers from Animal Crossing. The start and select buttons are fake. The D-pad and the D-pad's one of the buttons, and the A and B button are all one button. The Nintendo logo is just changed to window. The Game Boy's name is just down to water game. And if you see really closely, that there's actually a little bit of dirt on the screen. And actually, hang on. Each one I got actually had this. Just a clear black bag that just says toys on them. But yeah, this one is just basically put as many of these colored balls into these areas as, like, I don't know, as quick as you can. And I think this is like supposed to be soapy water or something. Oh, one other thing to point out. They didn't fill this part out because it's supposed to be, like I said, it's modeled after a Game Boy, and it actually has a little slope at the bottom. And I'll let you look at the back. I have no idea what this part is, but made in China. But yeah, if you press each of these buttons, you should pressurize, shoot some air out of there, which I don't know if it's water pressure or air pressure, but I don't know. You're supposed to get inside these little hooks. And you think I'm done? I am not. This is a PlayStation portable one, but it's a different game. And actually, if you notice that there's just a plain picture in the background, but they're completely different. So basically, you have like a little knockoff Ariel from The Little Mermaid here, and yeah. And basically, instead of balls or little hoops, we got a little hook that's pretty much like a knockoff Excalibur without using a handle, or the new guy from Star Wars 7's lightsaber. And we got the rings. Could it be Green Lantern's ring? Could it be the evil, powerful ring? Could it be the ring of the? Could it be the one ring to rule them all? I don't know. But yeah, we got. It looks like it's going to be a little stereo system that's fake. The A and B button are fake. The escape and the back menu and forward are fake. I feel like this is supposed to do something, but it's nothing good. Nothing it does at all. There's two little dials here on the side. I don't know what that does, but yeah. Even though on the Game Boy, the D-pad and the buttons are the pressures. It's the same thing here, but look, they copied the PlayStation shape controls. But still, the one thing, I don't know what this part does. Change the pressure of the air, and plus some of this stuff barely works. Oh, one thing. Dirt here, dirt everywhere, and scratches. And the goal is actually to get the rings on the hooks. So, yeah. So imagine if a kid hold this and they got bored for probably like in the next 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And notice every single one of these have a plug on them so the water cannot be drained out of. And notice you can actually attach like a wristband on it so you don't lose it. I can imagine this be loose in the next 20 minutes. But actually, that's actually all I have for you today. Yes. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my channel for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next video.